All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chronofahx, your time-traveling geek tonight, and welcome to potentially the finale of Pokemon Black and White. I don't know if I am going to be able to get through everything that I wanted to for this final stream for it, but we'll see. And heck, even if I go a little over 3 hours, that's fine. It's not like I haven't done that before anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Anyways, how are you all doing today? I hope you are all having a very good day, and if not, then I hope I can at least make it a little better. Anyways, I am doing pretty well myself, and I'm just realizing that I still haven't broken the habit like I said I was going to yesterday, but whatever. So, just, I don't think there's really anything that I really need to discuss right now. I think most of the things, like my usual spiel about stream rules are in my panels below, and they're just kind of the usual things that you would expect to see in most live streams anyway, so it's not like I really need to go over them every single time. So yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to really talk about right now, so let's go ahead and just jump right back into the game. Well, thank you Right. So, couple of things before we actually go in and actually start taking on all of the like super bosses and final fights that I wanted to. First off, I did do a little off-screen grinding, so now every team member is level 70, and just kind of want to go over kind of what they look like now. So Scuff, upon reaching like, I think it was like level 65, somewhere around there, she learned Head Smash, a 150 power, 80 accurate physical rock type move that deals really massive amount of recoil damage. But with the leftovers, as well as the fact that this is a nice coverage move, I figured it was worth forgetting Rock Slide for. Hanako is mostly unchanged outside of just leveling up to level 70. Miles, well, first off, at level 60, Miles learned Bug Buzz, a 90 power special bug type move that may lower the opponent's special defense. It was just an infinitely better move than Signal Beam, so I just decided to replace that move. And I also used the TM to teach him Energy Ball because it would be a nice coverage move, especially against ground types, which otherwise would resist most of what Miles would throw at them. Petrie, I think, is mostly unchanged outside of the levels. Bond is also pretty much unchanged. And finally, Marina, I used that Ice Beam TM that I picked up in the Giant Chasm. 95 power, special ice type move that may freeze the opponent. I figured this would be a good alternative to Blizzard, since Blizzard's pretty inaccurate, and for these final fights, I prefer reliability over power at this point. So, with that, let's go ahead and head out and take on our first Super Boss challenge. So, the first one is here in Castelia City, and I want to head over to the Game Freak building. And I'm going to go up into the elevator to floor 22. And I want to hit, and this is our first super boss. So I'm going to save real quick. Alright, here we go. Oh, you've become strong. I can tell. Do you want to have a battle with me? Yes, I would. Well then, let's begin. Our first super boss is Game Freak Morimoto, based off of Shigeki Morimoto, who has worked on the Pokemon series since the beginning. And yeah, you can already see why this is one of the super bosses. Level 75, starting off with Lightbird, a Dark type. I decided to leave with Scuff because I have a very strong feeling that you're going to be using Fake Out in the first turn, and I'll just use leftovers to recover whatever damage I take from it. So, open up with High Jump Kick in case. Oh, yep, I knew it. Flinched, but recovered a little bit of that damage. Alright, High Jump Kick, and please hit, please hit. Alright, Grass Knot. Actually, not a bad move for a Lightbird. Then again, I can't really think of many good moves to Lightbird outside of Fake Out and Sucker Punch. So, Scuff has grown even stronger. Man, this may be one of the last times I get to say that on stream. Dang. Alright, Scuff grew to level 71 and has grown even stronger. Recover a little bit more HP. And next is Swoobat, level 75, Psychic Flying type. Probably have Unaware for your ability. So I'm going to keep Scuff in, and I'm going to use Crunch. Please survive a hit, Scuff. You're playing bulky. Yeah. Oh, dang it, you flinched. Alright. Whatever, it's no big deal. Try again with Crunch. Please survive a hit. Please survive a hit. Please, 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 please. Oh, yes! Yes, you didn't flinch. Thank you. Swoopback goes down, and Scuff has grown even stronger. Not quite enough to get out of the red. Next up is Zebstrika, level 77, electric type. Either motor drive or lightning rod for its ability, so do not hit it with an electric type either way. If I had to make a guess, you're probably going to be mostly physical moves, since Zebstrika, even though it's more of a... Well, actually, is it special attack or is its physical attack stronger? I always forget. It doesn't matter anyway. Use Wild Charge, and there goes Scuff. Hit by the recoil, and... Let's send out Bond so I can intimidate and I can just spam dig. So, let's dig a tunnel. Use Giga Impact. You can definitely take a hit. Yeah, you can definitely take a hit from that Bond. You're a bulky boy, plus I use Intimidate on it. So it's not a big deal. Alright, can... Almost one hit. I'm going to use Return to finish it off. Another Giga Impact? Not a problem. Oh! Never mind, that was a problem. Oh boy. Who do I send out now? Probably not within range to do Aqua Jet and take it out. Let's send out Miles. I have a feeling you're going to be faster than Zebstrika, so Bug Buzz, go. Yes, I knew you could outspeed it. Next up, Simisear, level 75. Fire type, Gluttony for its ability. Yeah, if there's one thing I can kind of nitpick about this fight, because this pretty much seems identical to the team he had in the sequel. He uses mostly really weak Pokemon. They're just high leveled, and that's why he's considered a super boss. I have no idea why they didn't give him more interesting Pokemon, but I mean, I can't entirely complain. Like, having something that's relatively easy in terms of super bosses is always nice. But I don't know. I feel like there could have been something a bit more interesting. Most of the team can stay the same. I just wish they had something more interesting than, well, Simisear. Alright, who are you sending out next? Simisage, Grass type, level 75, Gluttony for your ability. Okay. For this, let's go Ice Beam. You're probably going to go down from this thing anyway, so yeah. Sorry, Marina. Then let's go with Petrie. Why not? You could probably outspeed this thing, and let's go Acrobatics. It goes down in one hit. That's my dinosaur. And I think these are your last Pokemon. Simipour, Water type, Gluttony for its ability, level 75. All right. Yeah, let's just go Acrobatics. Yeah, you can outspeed this thing. Hopefully you can take it out in one hit. Oh! Yeah, never underestimate how bulky Simipour can be. And you're going for the Surf strats. Oh, no. If I had to make a guess, you're probably going to Photo Store on this turn, so let's go with a Thunder. Yep, I knew it. Thunder! Took it down in one hit. Nice. Defeated Game Freak Morimoto. After all, I am the strongest and greatest. Just kidding. You think about battles very thoroughly. I lost, but I learned a lot from you. Besides, it was fun. Come back again tomorrow. You may re-challenge him once a day. And honestly, because his Pokemon are on kind of the weaker side in terms of stats, I actually would recommend grinding against him for fighting the other super bosses. And yeah, I guess I can mention this now. In terms of grinding to get to the levels that I'm at, basically, big stadium and small court in Nimbasa is the key. Every trainer there will be around level 65. Just put on the lucky egg of whatever Pokemon you want to level up, and just grind there for a bit. You'll be ready for these super bosses in no time. Alright. So I want to get my flyer out so I can move on to the next fight. First, pick up my Tranquil. It doesn't matter which one I put into the box. I'm gonna get them out immediately after. Because next, we are going straight for the Pokemon League. So go back in here. And let's get out Marina. Alright. Swap out my flyer. And let me double check something real quick. Let's see, how many Hyper Potions? 25, 26. Get one revive because I want nice 25 revives. Okay. We are all good to go. And I am not actually going to go to the league quite yet. Because I want to go down to Victory Road. And in here. But before that, who do I want to lead with? I'm going to lead with Miles for this. Wasn't he I thought I triggered it for a second. No, it was just a wild Bulldor. Maybe go down and up? I should really just put up a repel. Oh, Durant. Oh, no, I did not mean to do that. There we go. All right, let's put up a repel. There we go. Yeah, and it's weird that I haven't triggered that yet. What I was hoping for was a final fight against Charon, because there is one other like fight against the rivals in the post game, and I thought it was in here in Victory Road, but I guess not. Huh. Maybe that comes after beating the league officially. I don't know. Oh boy. Alright, hopefully now things are reconnected. Please. Stupid internet. Okay, yeah, things are reconnected on the YouTube side. I don't know why Twitch is not wanting to reconnect. This is so stupid. Hang on. So mute that for a sec. Create your dashboard. Why is my stupid thing? Okay. Okay, hopefully things are working now. Sorry about that, internet. So, but I started on the bottom left. Let's try the bottom right to start things off. All right. So for Marshall, I am going to, instead of starting with Miles, I'm going to start with Hanako. Let's press forward. I thank you deeply for the chance for another round of combat against you. In myself, I seek to develop the strength of a fighter and shatter any weakness in myself, prevailing with the force of my convictions. Victory, decisive victory, is my intention. Challenger, here I come! Hilbert versus Marshall. So the Elite Four have become a lot stronger than before. Because, yeah, level 71 is going to be generally the average of most of these Elite Four trainers. And they also include new National Dex Pokemon that weren't there previously. So, he's going to start off with Breloom, level 71. Grass fighting type. I think either affects Spore for your ability. So, let's go Flamethrower. Goes down in one hit. Nice. Next up is Sark, level 71, fighting type. Maybe, I think it's sturdy for your ability. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the Psychic. And yeah, this is the main reason why I wanted to lead with Hanako, because it'll be immune to most of the fighting type moves, and it has Psychic. Though I still do need to worry about the Stone Edges, though. Haha, yeah! Nice. Okay, you're gonna full restore on this turn, yes. So I'll just put you back into your sturdy. Not quite to sturdy, but close enough. Shadow Ball to finish it off. Next up is Throw, level 71, fighting type. I think Guts for your ability. So let's just hit it with the Psychic, and hopefully I can take it out in one hit. Please? No, not quite. Oh, you got Earthquake. Great. And I think I'll save Petrie for a little bit, so instead I'm going to go with Marina. And I'll go with a Surf. Alright, who are you sending out next? Mian Chao, level 71, fighting type. I think Regenerator for your ability, if not Inner Focus. I'm gonna go with another Surf. Okay, you use Fake Out. Couldn't move. Okay, that's fine. Use high jump kick. Come on. Yeah, I knew you could take a hit from that. That's my bulky girl. Take it out. Good. Next up is Toxicroak. Level 71. Poison fighting type. I don't remember you have anticipation or dry skin for your ability. And let's just aqua jet it. See. Considering I'm going to be doing damage, I'd say anticipation is your ability. Because dry skin would have made that water type move heal him. Alright. I'm going to send out Miles. I want to save Peachy for just a little bit longer. I want to see if I can do this fight without him. Thunder, go! Alright, I think this is his last Pokemon. Conkeldurr. The last one. I'll use the last bit of my strength. Level 73. Sheer Force for your ability, I want to say? Either that or Guts. This is his strongest Pokemon at level 73, so I'm going to Volt Switch out of here. Because I want to do a strategy that I used last time against Marshall. Oh! Nice work, Miles. We weakened him down quite a bit. Yeah, I'm going to send out Bond, Intimidated, so that it doesn't have quite the monster attack power that it has. And yeah, Bond is mostly what's initially going to be a sacrifice play, but if he survived that much, let's just return. There we go. That's my good boy. Miles grew to level 71 and defeated Elite Four Marshall. There's no strongest Pokemon or single best combination, so there's no guarantees of winning. Again, it's the same spiel as last time. There's still many strong trainers in this Pokemon League. You should deepen your bonds with your Pokemon by battling with them. Okay. So, we'll pull out the Revive and revive Haruko and Marina. And then Hyper Potions. Bond. And Marina. Let's warp on out of here. And let's go counterclockwise. Again, I am so jealous of this bedroom. All right. Yeah, I'll keep Hanako in the lead. Why not? Who's there? Who is so uncouth to disturb my sleep? It's you again. Still, you possess that combination of kindness and strength. Yet, you seem stronger than before. Do be sure not to bore me with the snooze-inducing battle. Is that clear? You got it. Hilbert versus Caitlyn. Round 2. She starts off with a Musharna. Level 71 Psychic type. Forewarned for its ability? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, this thing is just basically a giant sponge, so gotta hit it with everything I got. Shadow Ball, go! Please go down. Almost. Oh, but I avoided the hypnosis. Good. Alright. Since you're gonna heal this turn, let's just hit it with neutral damage with the flamethrower. But that's good. You're getting your healing items out of the way first. That's what I want. That's what I want. All right, let's hit it with Shadow Ball. And down it goes. Next up. Oh, you're already pulling this thing out. Metagross, level 73, Steel Psychic type. Clear body for its ability, so it won't be affected by Intimidate. I am kind of scared of this thing. Not only because it's her strongest Pokemon, but Metagross is... it's a dangerously strong Pokemon. Like, this thing ruled in competitive for years. Alright, come on. Oh! I one-shot it. Well, I was afraid of this thing for nothing. Okay. Next up is a Reniculus. Psychic type, I think Wonder Guard for your ability, level 71. Alright. Shadow Ball, go. There we go. One shot. Yeah, Hanako is pretty much overpowered for this thing, so... yeah. Anyways, her next Pokemon, Bronzong, level 71, Steel Psychic type, either Heat-Proof or Levitate for its ability, which honestly is a really clever thing. One of my favorite things about Bronzong is that, as of this point in the series, you can kind of choose its weakness, because Steel Psychic is only weak to fire or ground, so you get to kind of choose whatever weakness you want this thing to have. Heat-Proof to get rid of its fire weakness, or Levitate to get rid of its ground weakness. Personally, I'm more of a Levitate guy. Next up, Gothitelle, level 71, Psychic type, Frisk for its ability. Alright, hit with a Shadow Ball. One shot, no problem. Chandelure OP, please nerf. Alright. Her last Pokemon, Sigilif, level 71, Wonder Guard for your ability, I assume, Psychic Fire type. Alright, Shadow Ball one more time. Oh, it's faster than me. I guess that makes sense. Sigilif is pretty fast, so I shouldn't be that surprised. And down it goes. Hanako swept through the entire thing. Level 72. You are elegant and excellent trainer. Your Pokemon also have class. I did not catch that last part. Alas, even with the knowledge and skill passed down in my family of trainers, I still can't win. The reason I came here in the first place was to encounter trainers like you. Heal up Hanako a little bit. And for this next fight... well, let's see what the next Elite Four member is. Upper left. And... okay, it looks like Grimsley is our next opponent. Alright, so for Grimsley, I think I'll lead with Miles. Yeah, Miles. Life is a serious battle, and you have to use the tools you are given. It's more important to master the cards you're holding than to complain about the ones your opponents were dealt. Let us begin, and may the best trainer win. Contests like this are proof that you are really living. Round 2, He leads with Sharpedo, level 71, water dark type, rough skin for its ability. So I am pretty happy I decided to lead with Miles. Thunder. Because yeah, Sharpedo, even though it has a great attack stat, it's slow and really frail. Plus rough skin has no effect on me since I use a special move. Next is Scrafty, level 71, dark fighting type. Probably have Moxie for your ability. Thunder. I would go for Bug Buzz, but it would only take neutral damage, so might as well go with the higher power anyway. Plus, Miles has the magnet, so that would have been a better choice anyway. Oh! You took yourself out, buddy. Come on. Alright. Send out my own Scrafty. Next up is Lightpurd, level 71, dark type. Probably Unburden for your ability. And if I had to make a guess, Fake Out? Fake Out. Called it. Ooh, a critical. And yet it still did like nothing to me. Oh. Okay, here we go. Lace. That's a good move to put on Lightpurd. Take that out. Scuff has grown even stronger. And who are you sending out next? Crocodile. Level 71. Ground dark type. Intimidate for your ability. So I should still have at least a little bit of attack since I did do a Moxie boost. So I think I can still pull this off. High jump kick. Go. You should be able to withstand that earthquake. Yes. Okay, please be enough. 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 Thank you. Scuff has grown even stronger. Next up is a Bisharp. Level 73, Dark Steel type. Probably Defiant for your ability. I think Brick Break is more than enough to take you out. You're quad weak and you're not exactly the most defensive Pokemon out there. Yep. Scuff has grown even stronger. And Scuff has grown even stronger. Level 72. His last Pokemon is Drapion. Level 71. Ground Dark... no. Poison Dark type. Probably Sniper or Battle Armor for your ability. See, you're going to take neutral damage from either of my fighting type moves since ground is your only weakness. I'd still say it's worth it. Use Poison Fangs. Didn't quite take me out, but I was badly poisoned. And I missed. Great. Well, thankfully I have something that can take care of you. Go, Beatree! Earthquake, go! My full strength dinosaur almost took you out. Okay. Oh, and of course you paralyze. Alright, I'm gonna full restore because you're probably gonna full restore on this turn. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, I did not mean to do bag. I kind of wish that it would just default to fight. I don't know why. Alright. Earthquake once again. Okay, almost took it out. Come on. Okay, it didn't paralyze me this time. Okay. So let us do Another earthquake. I may be into Vetus, but it shouldn't matter too much. Defeated Grimsley. Not even gonna bother reading. There are bad ways to win and good ways to lose. What's interesting and troubling is that it's not always clear which is which. A flipped coin doesn't always land heads or tails. Sometimes it may never land at all. Revive these two. Hyper Potion. And for our final Elite Four, I will lead with Petrie. Fly me on up. I have no idea what day it is today, but I will never forget it for the rest of my life. That was part of a novel I wrote. I absolutely love writing about the close bonds between the trainers who come here and the Pokemon they train. Could I use you and your Pokemon as a subject? Our last Elite Four fight. Chantal. She leads with Rodriguez, level 71? Yeah, level 71, Ghost type, Mummy for its ability. Hit it full force, acrobatics, go! And let the shackles be released. Mummy is now gone. Alright, you can definitely take a hit from that. The getting is always important for both battles and novels. Well, I say, I start off strong, and I remain strong for the rest of the fight. Next up is Jellicent. Water Ghost type. I think Curse Body for your ability? Either that or Water Absorb. Alright, so I want to go... Let's go Acrobatics again. Okay, you have Curse Body, and Acrobatics has now been disabled. Great. Alright, Shadow Ball shouldn't... Oh. Never mind. I thought it's because Jellicent's attack isn't... Special attack isn't quite as high as Rodriguez. It would have survived a hit, but no, I guess not. Alright, so instead, I'll just send out Miles and finish it off. Use a full restore, I expect that. Of course, it missed. Well, whatever. Strike it down. Thunder has been disabled, but that's fine. I only wanted Miles to be fighting against this one Pokemon anyway. Because next is Chandelure, level 73, Fire Ghost type. I think either Flame Body or Flash Fire for your ability. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Full switch. And I'm going to switch into Marina. Because you're probably going to open up with a fire type move. Yep, Fire Blast. Though I'm a bit worried that you might have Energy Ball like my Chandelure does. And okay, I outspent it. Good. So the Surf should take it out. Crossing my fingers. Yes. All right, next up is Driftblim. Level 71, Ghost Flying type. I think Aftermath for your ability. So either that or Unburden. Either way, eat my Ice Beam. This thing is meant to be more of a tank because it has just a ton of HP, so... Alright, Marina is down, that's fine. And... Bond, you haven't been doing enough fighting. I'll send you out. You have Crunch. You can take care of this. Crunch it. And also you have Ice Fang, so that could have also been useful against Driftblim anyway. Yep, Aftermath, there you go. Alright, next up, Golurk. Level 71, Ghost Ground type with Iron Fist for your ability. Crunch it. Alright, took down most of it, and Hammer Arms. Okay, well, whatever. It's Speed fell, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and send in Scuff. Alright, crunch it. Scuff has grown even stronger. And next up is Frostlass. Level 71. Ghost Ice type. I think Snowcloak for your ability, though I have a feeling you probably don't have Hail on your team, so I don't have to worry about that. Let's just crunch it. Crunch it. And I don't have to worry too much because, yeah, you're about as frail as ice. Scuff has grown even stronger. All of the Elite Four have now been officially rematched, which means all we have left is the champion. Challenger, if you defeat the entire Elite Four of the Pokemon League, you can go on to challenge the champion. And you have earned that right. Your story is yours and yours alone. Please weave a wonderful tale. Go ahead and revive all of my team, because there's no giant castle to interrupt me this time, and enable a nice free heal. I have to do all my healing myself. Alright, Bond and Marina. And for the champion, I am going to lead with Hanako. Let's go down. What a time for that message to pop up. Okay. Before we step into the pavilion, save one last time. I am grateful for what you did about N. I don't know what he's thinking now, but I'm sure he realizes that different people and Pokemon have their own paths to follow. Say now, how about a match with the strongest trainer in the Unova region? Sworn by Woobat. I was half expecting there to be a bunch of wild Pokemon. Actually, that would be a really fun mechanic. Like, just have wild Pokemon in between fights with the Elite Four and Champion. I think that would be kind of fun. Anyways, he leads with Excelgor, level 75, Bug type, Hydration for its ability. This thing is actually kind of intimidating because even though it's a Bug type, it is stupidly fast. Like, this is probably the fastest Pokemon in the Unova Dex. So, definitely expect it to be fast and hit you hard. Okay, so I'm gonna open up with the Flamethrower, because even though it's stupidly fast, it's about as frail as it looks. Next up is a Bouffalant, level 75, normal type. Either, I think you have Sepsimper for your ability. Either way, I'm not hitting that thing with Energy Ball. Okay, Flamethrower, go. Okay, you're going to be using Earthquake. That's fine by me. Because I wasn't expecting Hanako to do a ton in this. Oh, wait, no, there was another Pokemon that I wanted to use Hanako for. Never mind. Scuff, you get out there. If that is the move you chose after serious consideration, it'll be fun. All right, high jump kick, go. Scuff has grown even stronger. Next up is Druddigon, level 75, Dragon type. Either Rough Skin or Sheer Force for your ability. Let's go high jump kick. Because you don't really pose much of a threat to me. Druddigon is probably one of the weaker dragon types that exist in the series. So I'm not super afraid of this thing. Plus, hey, if this thing survived the hits, that means, yep, right on cue, a full restore, which is good. I want you to get rid of all of your healing stuff before a certain Pokemon pops out. Rough Skin once again, but leftovers. All right, finish you off with a Brick Break. Scuff has grown even stronger. And Scuff has grown even stronger. Level 73. That's right. Just munch on your little apple core there, buddy. Next up is Escavalier. Level 75. Bug Steel type. Swarm for your ability, I want to say. And yeah, this is why I wanted Hanako to stay alive, because this thing's only weakness is fire, so... But whatever, I can still work with this. High jump kick, go. Plus, this thing's physical defense is out of this world. But, got a lot of Moxie behind me. Scuff has grown even stronger. Okay. So next should be, yep, your star player, Volcarona, level 77, Bug Fire type. Flame Body for your ability. This is what I was afraid of, and why I say this is one of the super bosses. Not only is this one of the highest level Pokemon, but yeah, this thing's got Quiver Dance. Gets a few under that, get a few of those under its belt, it will sweep through your team, even if it does neutral or even resist it. Okay, please let Head Smash be enough. Please let Head Smash be enough. Yes! The thing I was most afraid of is down on Alder. And Scuff has grown even stronger. And last but not least, Vanillix. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Level 75, Ice type, Ice Body for your ability. You're no threat to me. Oh, avoided the Blizzard. High jump kick to finish you off. And good night. Wow, I like barely used any of my team in this fight. After the battle, a fresh wind blew I cannot read that fast. Especially considering that I've been actually trying my best. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been trying to kind of slow down when it comes to talking so I can really focus on my pronunciation of things and not sound like I'm rambling too much. But yeah. Well done. You certainly are an unmatched talent. Come with me. This room is the Hall of Fame. It exists to commemorate the trainers and Pokemon who have demonstrated their stellar strength and kindness of heart. Well now, Hilbert. With your skill and persistence, you have earned your place in this Hall of Fame. Your name, the account of your journey, and the history of your battles will all be recorded here. I hope all of this becomes a support to you and helps you grow stronger. Now, trainer, you and the Pokemon who fought by your side will be recorded in this machine. He secretly just puts his own Pokemon there again. Hanako! Petrie! Scuff! Miles. Bond. And Marina. Hilbert. You are now the league champion. And then Hanako just flies right by my side. Alright, since it's saved there, I think I'll be good to just go ahead and reset. Hopefully, crossing my fingers, that I didn't just screw myself out of this. Because you've already watched the credits before. Please, please. Okay, it starts me off in November Town, that means I'm good. Our reward for defeating Alder. Wait, it doesn't do that in this game? I thought there was like a special medal thing that it gives each of your Pokemon that have cleared the league before. I guess that's only in the sequel. Oh well. Sadly, no changes involving Looker or anything like that. Our mother is just still down here. So, next stop I want to make is actually here in the lab, because, well, first, let's talk to the professor real quick. How's your Pokedex coming along? Can I see it? You've seen 144 Pokemon in the Univadex. Wait, could I have gotten this all this time? Okay, well, no time like the present. TM54 False Swipe. It is a physical normal type move that always guarantees that the opponent will be left with 1 HP. Can be very good for catching Pokemon. Yeah, it keeps the target from fainting. Try using this too. TM17 Protect. This just negates damage for 1 turn. But there are some exceptions, like feints can get through it, and also if you use it repeatedly, it will decrease in chances of actually being used and like succeeding. TM10 Hidden Power. This is a move that varies, I think, based off the Pokemon itself. Yeah, based off the Pokemon that learns it. It also varies in power. Alright, so Bianca is here, and before I talk to her, I'll leave with Bond. Professor Juniper is letting me help out. When I was looking at my Pokedex, I realized something. I met so many Pokemon during my journey. I just want to learn more and more and more about the little darlings. Oh yeah, that's right. Hilbert, do you know about massive outbreaks of Pokemon? Yes, I do. I knew you know, Hilbert. I'm sure you also know that lots of a certain Pokemon appear in the grass all over, and that if you look at the electric signs... Yeah, I already know about all that. Every now and then, come have a Pokemon battle with me, okay? Because by doing that, I'll learn a lot about Pokemon. Okay, then fight me. Wait. You don't just automatically do the first fight with me and rematches just happen at certain times? Well, that's kind of stupid. Like, I knew that you would fight and do rematches on Saturday nights, but you don't just do the first battle and then just let the rematches be that time frame? Well, that's silly. And I'm playing on an emulator, so it's running directly off my computer. The clock is running directly off my computer, so I can't fiddle around with it without potentially crashing my entire PC. Oh well. Pretend that I had a fight with Bianca and I had a really easy time. Let's just go on. Gen 5 doesn't award ribbons. The only ribbons introduced in Gen 5 are event only. Oh, okay. Alright. So, if Bianca's not available, then hopefully Cheren is? I really hope. Oh, looks like I get another reward for completing the league. Wallpapers were added to commemorate your victory against the champion. Let's take a look at them. Alright, so miscellaneous... isn't it? Is it in special? Yep, there we go. Let's see, there's a Muna wallpaper. Pretty cute. A Zoroark. Oh, I love the colors on that one. One that's based off the Battle Subway, and it's actually in the map of the Battle Subway. One for Pokemon Musicals, and that's it. I'll just stick to the Reshiram one for now. Alright, so let's get my flyer out, and again, I really hope that Cheren is at Victory Road like I think he is. So fly on up to the Pokemon League, because I think he's at the very end of Victory Road, not at the beginning. So I'll go on in. And then we'll swap out Hanako for my flyer. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and swap Miles into the lead then. If Bianca isn't going to fight me. Cheren? Where are you? I know you're somewhere around here. Hang on, I want to check something. Alright, Google Pokemon Black. Cheren's on Route 5 first. Oh, okay. Yeah, do the little cutscene thing. Alright, get my flyer out again, because I don't want to teach my Petrie freaking fly. Alright, so let's see, where's my flyer? There it is. Okay, Route 5 is... yes, just west of Nimbasa. Yeah, it's like interact with Sharon, Route 5, then it goes to the Pokemon League, right? Like that's how it works? You really hope I'm right. Okay. Then I don't need to save before. Strength and strength alone is what matters in this world. So I believed, until I met Alder here. But winning in Pokemon battles isn't all there is to life. Once I learned that lesson, my eyes were open to many different ideas. We all have our own brand of strength, people and Pokemon both. The strength to make our dreams a reality, the strength to protect what we hold most dear. Why do I think this way now? It's thanks to you, Hilbert, and Bianca, and Alder. If only N could see this too. Someday. I'm gonna take a long, hard look at myself on Victory Road. I'm gonna think about what I can do and who I can become. Visit me sometime if you want. We'll have a battle, like old times. Sharon, I may not like you as much as Bianca, because I think Bianca has the better character, but you're still a pretty cool character in my book. And I love seeing the growth that you've had over the course of the game. Alright. Let's get back in Hanako, and let's challenge our rival one last time. Down we go. Okay, just making sure. Okay, Miles is in the lead. And I don't think I need to save. Let's do this. Hilbert, it's difficult, isn't it? When you confront yourself, you have to notice things about yourself that aren't too flattering. Of course, and no one can get away from themselves. Oh, hey, Marshall. My mentor told me you were here, so I came to see. Listen, even if you lose in battle, if you surpass what you've done before, you have bested yourself. Take the opportunity of a battle to look at your opponent, look at the Pokemon involved, and look at yourself. Are those Alder's words? Maybe, but I'm borrowing them. What I want are battles with trainers who believe in themselves like that. When I mix it up with a trainer like that, both my Pokemon and I get even stronger. Well then, I'll be waiting for your challenge in the Pokemon League. I guess that's that. Okay, Hilbert, accept this Pokemon battle. For the final time, Hilbert versus Sharon. And he finally has a full team of 6. He opens up with Lightbird, level 65. I am over level this crap for this fight. This is going to be a cakewalk. All right. Oh, yeah, do your little fake out. Let's go with me. Bug Buzz. Next up is Gigalith, one of his newest team members, Rock type, sturdy for its ability, level 65. I'm gonna go ahead and Volt Switch out of here, because I don't trust Galvantula around that thing if it has Stone Edge. Alright. Marina, go out there. See, leftovers? Yep, leftovers. I know all my strengths and weaknesses now. Soon, I will know yours too. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I'm mostly going to be sweeping through your entire team at this point. Down it goes. And Miles grew to level 72. Nice. Next up is his starter, Superior, level 67. And I will never... And if there's any 6-7 jokes in the chat, I will delete your comments. Grass type, overgrow for its ability. Okay. Hit it with the ice beam. Oh, Marina. Dang. Hit it with Aqua Jet to do a little bit of chip damage. Yeah. Finishing me off with the Leaf Blade. That's fine. All right. Petrie, I haven't been using you enough lately. Go out there. Acrobatics, go. Petrie grew to level 71. And next is Simipour, level 65. Water type, gluttony for its ability. I'm going to U-turn out of here. That battle with Morimoto showed that that thing is a little bulkier than I initially thought. So get the heck out of here. And... yeah, let's send out Bond. Again, Bond hasn't been doing as much fighting as I would have liked. So, give him the chance to shine for a bit. Alright. Let's return. Yeah. Let's see. Bond should... yeah, he should take a hit. And down it goes. So, who's next? Haxorus, level 65. Looks like you have rivalry for your ability if Mold Breaker didn't trigger. Huh, okay. Ice Fang. Okay, Scuff, you could probably take a hit or two from Haxorus. So, high jump kick, go. Oh, you have a Dragon Gem. So this outrage is going to hurt a lot. Oh. You had one job, Scuff. You had one job. Okay. Acrobatics, go. Please one hit, please one hit, please one hit, please one hit, please one hit. Almost. But thankfully, this outrage won't be as strong as the last one. Please, 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 please. Why do I even bother opening my big dumb mouth? Alright, Chatterball, finish it off. Wow, you put up more of a fight than friggin' Alder did. That's sad, actually. It's not over yet. My Pokemon are with me. His final Pokemon is Unpheasant, level 65. I think Super Luck for your ability. Just hit it with a flamethrower. It poses no threat to me. That Haxorus is probably his toughest team member. Thank you. I saw what was missing in me. I'll keep battling many trainers and Pokemon like this. And if I can learn what kind of person I am, it will open up my path. I'm sure this path will lead me to become the person I'm meant to be. Pokemon will always be with you and me as we go down our paths. Our important friends, Pokemon. He will battle you once a day here in Victory Road. Alright. Let's go heal, and then there is one last fight left in the entire game. So, first, heal me up. Get on my flyer. And let's go. Our final fight is here in Undella Town. Again, I would recommend you be at least level 70 before taking on this fight. So, get out my Hanako because I am definitely going to need my team at full strength for this. Because very few fights in this game I was really afraid of. Like, before this point, the only fights that really scared me were Alder and Getsis. But this fight terrifies me. So, well, actually, how close are these guys to level ups? Miles is freshly leveled up. So is Petrie. Scuff is really close, so Bonds is about halfway. Hanako's really close, and Marina is really close. I'm figuring this out because, well, I have all these red candies. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to use a couple on these guys. I'll give one or two to Petrie. Yeah, level 73, that's good. And after doing a lot of running around a little giant chasm to level up my Pokemon, I found an item that I wanted to use for a while. A flying gem. I'm gonna give that to Petrie. That way, acrobatics can be the ultimate nuke to take out any of the biggest threats that this team has to offer. As for who will lead, I am going to lead with our starter. Let's save. And as one last thing to say, I hope you're ready. Cue that scary piano! What's this? What an uncanny resemblance. It's surprising to meet another trainer who has intense eyes like that. Pokemon trainer. What's your name? Okay, I'll remember that. Hilbert, nice to meet you. I'm Cynthia. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, like you. I have an insatiable curiosity for researching Pokemon myths. I'm sure you know about Undella Town's abyssal ruins, right? I'm staying here at my friend's villa so I can investigate them. In order to get to know each other better as Pokemon trainers, I would like our Pokemon to have a match. Would you care to be my opponent? I am going to die and I'm all for it! Before I send out my Pokemon, my heart always begins to race. Interesting. My Pokemon and their Pokeballs are radiating a happy feeling. Are you the reason? What are you? Hilbert versus Cynthia. The champion of Sinnoh and one of the strongest trainers in the entire series of Pokemon. She leads with Spiritomb, level 75, Ghost Dark type, so no weakness as of this point in the series. Pressure for its ability. This thing is pretty much a giant wall. It's meant to pressure stall and get rid of all your moves while tanking hits. So, bring out your strongest attacker for this one. Go Mega Horn! Oh. This is not good. You're already starting to double team spam. Surf, maybe that'll do more damage. Oh, no. No. No, not the double team spam. No, why? All right. Okay, good. It connected. It connected this time. We're good. Come on. No. I can only imagine you're going to do a full restore on this next turn, which is fine because that means you're not going to have healing for the things that I'm legitimately afraid of. Because Spiritomb is probably the easiest of her team that you had to fight. All right, come on. No. Would you stop spamming double team? Come on, there we go, finally. Come on, Surf. Come on, take it out, take it out. Ah! And of course it has Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Aqua Jet. Come on, hit. Connect. Thank you. Her first Pokemon is down. And Marina grew to level 71. Next up is Electros. Level 75. Electric type. Levitate for its ability. So again, no weakness. I'm wondering if I should keep Marina out. Probably want to swap. Let's send a Scuff for this. Alright, I was good. Okay. I predicted it would go for Wild Charge. Good. Took a bit of recoil. That's fine. And let's go high jump kick. Okay, going for another wild charge. That's fine. Because I should... Yep, I was able to endure that hit. All right, finish you off with Brick Break. Scuff has grown even stronger. And... Scuff has grown even stronger. Level 74. Next up is Braviary. Normal flying types. And level 75. Let's go Head Smash. Yeah, that's what I figured. Critical hit as Scuff goes down. Alright, so send out Miles. You could definitely outspeed this thing, no problem. Thunder! Took it down one hit, no problem. Next up is the scariest thing known to man. Garchomp, level 77, Dragon Ground type, Sandveil versatility. This thing is legitimately one of the scariest things to ever fight. It has high speed and some of the biggest attack ever. This thing will do damage to your team. It will make a huge dent in it. This thing has terrified children since Diamond and Pearl. And any veteran knows to fear this thing. Alright, so for my strategy going forward, Bond, get out there, intimidate it so it can cut its attack. And then I'm going to use Ice Fang until Bond potentially goes down. And hopefully, knock on wood. There, knocked on the wood on my desk. I can take this thing out. Alright. Ice Fang again. Avoided the Dragon Rush. Thank goodness I took this thing down. Next up is Lucario. Level 75, Steel Fighting type. I think Inner Focus for its ability, so it cannot flinch. Let's dig. Yeah, that's what I figured. Special defense fell. And let's send out Hanako. Flamethrower. Taking it down. And Hanako grew to level 73. And last up, Milotic. Water type. Level 75. Marvel scale for its ability. So if it gets a burn, its defenses will increase. Gotta open up with the energy balls, see where that takes me. Using Hydro Pump. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, are you holding a flame orb? That's my next question. No, you are not. Well then. I only have one last thing to say to you. Lucas! I wanted to use that at least once, and I'm so glad it was on the last Pokemon. Defeated Cynthia. My heart is pounding so hard because I had such a great battle with you. You really are a great trainer. That was beyond my expectation. What an exceptional battle. You certainly bear a resemblance to that trainer who had faced Giratina. This actually does confirm that Platinum is the canon version in the Pokemon series. Oh, pardon me. I was just thinking out loud. I love being here in spring and summer. Can't stay all year because there's so much to investigate in Sinnoh as well. You're a great trainer, and it would make me happy to see you again sometime. You can rematch her any day during spring and summer. And if we leave and come back, occasionally she'll have members of the Elite Four come here. No matter how hard I try, I cannot defeat Cynthia. Before, I would have exploded with rage. Now, I have the tranquility to reflect on my performance to see how I can improve. And this is actually because this is Caitlin's villa. This is actually owned by her. And she just lets Cynthia stay here once in a while. No, I do not want to refight you, especially considering I haven't healed yet. Alright. But yeah, that's it. That is every really difficult fight in Pokemon Black and White. And with the exception of like the multiplayer stuff and certain things that only occur on certain days of the week, I've shown you pretty much everything this game had to offer. Well, that and also Challengers Cave, but that place is kind of underwhelming anyway, so. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'm really proud of this team. It came so far, and honestly, I didn't expect some of these guys to really do that great. Like, I knew that Petrie and Hanako were gonna perform extremely well, but the rest of these guys, I just kind of used them because I thought they would be fun, and they ended up performing a lot better than I thought. So, I'm really proud of them. But, yeah. I think that's it. that is the end of Pokemon Black and White. So, Hilbert has saved the game for the last time. So, with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you comment, like, subscribe, follow, all that stuff. And for the next game to kind of fill in Pokemon Black and White's spot, your hint. It is a sequel game. And no, it is not Pokemon Black and White 2. I am not playing that quite yet. I want to have there be a gap. Because, well, I literally just went through the Unova region. If I just played Black 2 and White 2, I'd be doing that all over again. With just maybe slight variations in the story. So, no, it is not Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. But it is a sequel to a game that I have covered in the past. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.